I finally did it. I finally came up with the perfect capybara balloon animal. Isn't this cool? I'm going to teach you guys how to make this today. Got two slightly different versions here. You guys, I'll pop a picture up here of the trial and error that I went through to come up with this design. And it was a lot of trial and error, but I think I'm really happy with how this guy turned out. You can do it in just 2 balloons and around a link balloon. So if you get this down, it could be a really good line work option. We do have clip art drawn for this guy and already in the clip art vault for you guys to add to your menus. And I was looking on our February visual holiday calendar that I give our members each month, and I don't see a capybara day, unfortunately, but on the 20th this week is Love Your Pet Day. And so you could pretend you have a capybara as a pet and post a picture on your social media of your new capybara that you're going to learn how to make right now. So I told you guys last week that I couldn't make this until I got my balloon order because it doesn't look, I mean, I guess it could be okay, but I really wanted the exact right colors for this, and luckily Metallic just came out with the perfect capybara color. It's this latte color. It's a light brown, and you can pair that with the coffee brown color. This is not a metallic balloon because I couldn't find any 6-inch links in coffee color. Hopefully that's a thing, or will be soon. But we've got 3 different kinds of brown. We have coffee, latte, and there's also the chocolate brown, which I think I'll be using for the eyes today, or you could grab a black scrap, or we could just draw the eyes on too if you don't feel like being extra. But we're gonna start off with 2 latte 260s, and then just have a 6-inch coffee brown link balloon. Wherever, I can't remember the name of the brand on this one. I've already thrown the bag away. It might have been Deco, something Mix. I'll put it up here if I figure it out. So we're gonna start off with our first Latte 260. I've left about a 3 to 4 inch tail at the end here. And I'm gonna start this guy off with a nice round bubble and turn it into a pinch twist. Give us something to ground us back to, okay? We're going to start with the top part of the head. And this might be confusing, so you're gonna just have to follow along and try to remember the steps. Once you do this enough times, it'll be muscle memory. So, small round bubble, squeeze your balloon, small fold for a little ear, just a little ear loop, okay? They don't have big ears. We're gonna come across just a small bubble. You squeeze your balloon out as you're going, fold it over for another ear the same size. And on this guy, before we go back, you want to wrap this loop around the balloon a couple times. That'll help it stay put for us. We're gonna come back. This spacer bubble that's in between the 2 ears, we're gonna come back. So we're gonna come back into this first ear. So make another small little spacer bubble. We're gonna bring that back into our first loop. Okay, so you should have something like this with the rest of your balloon coming out front, ready to make the rest of the face. You want to do about a 3-inch bubble or so, and another 3-inch bubble. My loop came undone, that's okay, because we're going right into that loop now. Okay, so we've made a triangle with our loops and our little longer bubbles, and then you have a spacer bubble and a pinch twist here coming down. We're gonna make another spacer bubble on this side that's the same as this one. So just twist that, and you're gonna wrap this twist you just made into your beginning pinch twist, our home base. Okay, so we've got this now. We're gonna make the bottom part of his face, which is just gonna be 2 loops down and back to connect. But how are you gonna connect these? Okay, so we're gonna make a twist, about the same length as the top bubbles here. And to connect this into this twist here, you can feed your remaining balloon through the middle of those 2 top bubbles through the triangle, and then pull those twists down together. Okay, so that's his little kind of triangle shaped face so far. You're gonna take your remaining balloon and it's gonna come down You have your two top bubbles here, your longer two bubbles with the loops right on them. And then you've got your one longer bubble on the bottom that connects into the pinch twist. We're going to go right up beside that bottom one and also connect into the pinch twist. So you want to line everything up just like this. There's the back of the head and underneath. Okay, we've got the pinch twist at the back of the neck and your remaining balloon coming down. All right, now it is time to inflate our second Latte 260. That's really fun to say. All right, we're gonna do my llama drama legs that I did a few years back. And we're gonna start off blowing this up, just leave about a 2-inch tail. And we're gonna make however long you want his legs to be. I would recommend not too long, or else you're gonna have to maybe bring in a third 260 to finish this off. If you keep everything a little bit on the smaller side, you should be able to do this with two 260s. We'll see if I can. All right, we've got one bubble here. We're gonna fold over, twist, grab the knot, wrap it in there, pull it through the middle to lock that in. And you're not gonna make any body or anything. You're gonna go right into the second pair of legs to match this. So measure, fold it over, twist. Okay, so these are his capybara legs. We're gonna come out just like a little spacer bubble, and I'm gonna put a pinch twist here, small pinch twist, and we're gonna take the remaining balloon and we're gonna thread it through the first set of legs. Now you don't want to pull it all the way through. You want a little bit to be peeking out on the side here, but you want this pinch twist to kind of be coming straight out from the top of the legs here. So you've got like a 90-degree line. And then we're gonna feed this through the other set of legs all the way, but you don't want the legs to get squished in together. You want them to be separated. This is gonna kind of look like his belly in between his legs. And then once it comes up at the front, you're gonna twist it off right about here. Okay, and that is where we're gonna attach his head, where this pinch twist is in the back of the neck. So you can twist these two bubbles together. Okay, so you should end up with something like this. Arrange it so that little beginning pinch twist is in front of the neck now, underneath the head, and you have your remaining two balloons coming out top here like he's got wings, which gives me ideas for other things I could experiment now with. But we're not gonna do that right now. We're going to tighten everything up using these balloons that we have back here to finish it off. So I'm gonna pull my balloon that has a little bit more tail here. I'm gonna use this one first, and kind of wherever we twist this into this little back pinch twist, that's gonna kind of change how his head is sitting, whether he's looking up or looking down or straight ahead. So capybaras, to me, they just look like big rectangles. So I want him to just kind of be looking straight on. So I'm not gonna pull it too far back here. Once I hit that pinch twist, I'm gonna make a twist in that balloon and wrap it around the pinch twist. And now you can come back up the other side to finish out the two sides of his body. We're done with this little bit, so you can get rid of the rest of that. Just wrap that nicely around the neck area and tuck it in to secure it. And now you should have one additional tail sticking out here. This one I like to slide down the middle of the back, kind of pull those two bubbles you just made apart and have this fit right down in the middle of those. Wrap it into your pinch twist, and whatever you have left here can be his tail. I don't know that capybaras have really large tails, so if you want to get rid of all of it, you can. If you want to leave a little tiny bit sticking up, it's going to depend a lot on your capybara and how much balloon you have left at this point to work with. So mine's just gonna have a little bubble of a tail because I think it is cute. So that's his body. You can play with the legs to kind of change how he sits or stands also. Let's see. You can even, if you wanted him to be more looking down, you can take this pinch twist from in front of the neck and move it back in the back, and then he's looking down at the grass. So you've got some options here on how you want to style your capybara, positioning. We could even turn his head to the side so he's looking more at an angle, I guess, but he's not done. So maybe it doesn't look like a capybara yet to you, so we gotta finish it. Go ahead and get your coffee Link balloon. We're going to underinflate it a lot. We just need, you might want to kind of put it up to the front of his face and kind of see proportionally about how big you want it to be. Well, you don't want it to be huge because then it kind of ruins the shape of the face. Once you get the size that you want, and mine is small, you're going to tie it off. And to attach this, I like to start at the top. And I want this to be coming from the middle of the top of the head. Here we are. Okay, so I'm going to take this and we're going to come down. We've got like a spacer bubble here between the ears. We want to go underneath that. I'm grabbing the link end so we can pull this straight back behind the center of the head and wrap it around that pinch twist at the neck. Okay, so now he's got a big ball on top of his head. We're gonna pull our link balloon so that the air is sitting right in front of like his triangle shaped head. And you're gonna pull on the nozzle straight back down the bottom of the head and wrap it also into the neck pinch twist once you get back there. So now you can see we've got a great little brown nose for our capybara, and the rest of him is that beautiful latte color, which is again just perfect for this creature. So it's a funny way to use a link balloon, but I love the shape that it gives because it's not just a big ball on the end of the nose. Pinch twist, and I tried many things. Pinch twist didn't work. The normal mouth that I use for critters just made them look like a groundhog. This, I think, just worked perfectly. All right, so let's do the eyes real quick. For this one, I'm gonna show you with a 260, and then I'll also show you the artwork for if you want to draw it instead. So I'm just gonna blow up my 260 and let a bunch of air out so I just have enough air for 2 bubbles. So we're gonna take this one bubble, split it in half, and I'm using the chocolate color again. You can use brown or whatever color you want, but I'm gonna twist these in half and then keep twisting and pushing the air away so we have a long uninflated bit in between our bubbles. Grab that uninflated bit and your nozzle, tie a double knot. Same thing for the other bubble, grab the uninflated bit and the rest of your balloon tail and tie a double knot for this bubble. Now you can get rid of all of your remaining tails, and you should have 2 bubbles with a little bit of space in between. And we're just gonna take those right in this little triangle section of the head. We're gonna take one all the way through to the other side, and we're gonna have our 2 little eyes on either side of his head. And that way you don't have to do any artwork. Well, I would recommend doing the nose artwork, which I'll show you next. But if you don't like drawing eyes because you feel like they always mess up your character, this is a pretty easy way. And you can pre-make a bunch of these because they're little for other characters that maybe use eyes, and just have a bunch of them in your balloon bag with you. So you just pull out some eyeballs whenever you need them. But we do need to finish drawing the nose on. So I'm going to do 2 slanted lines, big, going down in the middle. We're going to come straight line down from there pretty far, and then 2 more slanted lines, but they're slanting down on the edge, on the outsides. Okay, and then those nostrils up here on top, I'm going to make them a little bit bigger. So we're going to just do a little connected line underneath, kind of round them out a little bit. And then he's got, let's see what I'm doing. And then that is the nose and mouth of our capybara. He looks pretty serious, but capybaras are kind of like, they don't care about anybody. So I think it's a good look for him. You could give him a happier looking face if you wanted to. And if you wanted to, you could even draw on me. I think I like the eyes in black better now that I see it in chocolate. So I'm going to draw these on. All right, I drew eyes on the balloon eyes. I kind of like that too. It looks pretty cool. Or the other option that I think looks just fine is if you draw the eyes kind of right here on the side of the head, and they are horizontally oriented ovals. I tried it with like the up and down ovals, and it didn't have the capybara look. They've got like squinty eyes. So I like this too. So if you want an even faster version, don't mess with balloon eyes, and you can draw them on this character as well. So you've got 2 different options. Let me know what you guys think about this capybara design. I think he's perfect. And I'm so glad to add this to my repertoire and our menus and our clip art vault and everything. We have a capybara. Finally, it's official. I would love to see pictures of y'all's capybaras this week. If you don't have the exact right colors, do it in other colors. Let's see what you come up with. Try different sizes of the Link balloon, see how it looks. Try different ways to do the eyes. I would love to see pictures of your designs. You can post them in our Facebook group, on my Facebook page. And yeah, that's it for this week's free balloon animal tutorial. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Make sure you're subscribed if you want to see what I'm going to come up with next week, because I don't even know what it's going to be. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!